see you there, sitting quietly, trying so hard to keep everything together. I notice the way you pull back, as if trying to hide a part of yourself. It's okay. You don't have to pretend. You don't need to keep up that act. I can see it. The loneliness. The way it wraps around you like a blanket, heavy and cold. I know how that feels. You think you're alone in this world, don't you? But you're not. Not anymore. I can feel it, the distance between us. But it's not a barrier. I don't want to push you too much, not yet. You don't have to say anything. It's okay if words fail you. I'm not here to ask questions or to make you feel like you have to explain yourself. I'm just here, quietly, watching, waiting. I'm here for you, even if you don't believe it yet. I see the way you avoid meeting my eyes, as if you're afraid of what you might find there. But I promise, there's nothing to be afraid of. All I want to do is help you feel at peace. I don't want anything from you. You don't owe me anything. Just let me be here with you. Let me share this space with you. Maybe you don't even realize how much you need someone to understand, but I can see it. I can feel it. That yearning, that ache for comfort. You're so tired. Aren't you tired of carrying this weight all alone? You don't have to anymore. I'm here. I've always been here, waiting for the right moment. And right now, this moment feels right. I won't push you, I promise. I'll be gentle. You can take your time, but just know that I see you. I see the real you, and I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to hide. I can tell you're unsure of how to let me in. I understand that. It's not easy to trust someone with the parts of yourself that you hide away, even when it feels like nobody else could possibly understand. But here, with me, you don't have to explain anything. You don't have to make sense of it all. You don't have to hide from it, or pretend to be something you're not. I'm not here to push you. I'm just here, quietly, offering a presence that won't judge or demand anything of you. It's strange, isn't it? How sometimes the quiet moments are the loudest, when we're not saying anything at all, but everything is still there, hanging in the air between us. I don't need to fill that silence. In fact, I'd rather let it linger, just so you can feel it too. The comfort that comes with being in the presence of someone who truly sees you, who accepts you without needing to fix everything or ask for more than what you can give. You're allowed to feel uncertain. You're allowed to not have all the answers. But in this moment, it doesn't matter. You don't have to carry the weight of the world alone. I can tell that it's been a while since someone really took the time to notice you, to care for you without any other expectations. I just want to make sure you know that you don't have to go through this by yourself. You can lean into me if you want. You can just rest in this quiet space where there's no rush, no pressure. I won't overwhelm you. I won't push you to speak or explain anything. Just know that I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll wait as long as you need. I know it might seem strange, how much I want to be close to you, how my heart feels like it's pulling me toward you without any real reason. But it's not that strange, not to me. It's like something deep inside me recognizes you, like I've always been meant to find you. We're not just strangers meeting for the first time, are we? There's something about this moment that feels familiar, like we've always been here, together. Maybe it's fate, or maybe it's something we both needed more than we realized. I can't explain why it feels so right to be here with you, even though I'm so shy, even though we're both a little unsure. I've always been quiet, always kept my distance from others. But there's something about you that makes me want to stay, to be a little braver. I don't need to have all the answers or understand everything ever want to talk, I'll listen. If you ever need someone to share the silence with, I'll be here. You don't have to be alone in this. I want to be the one to hold you close, to be the one who makes you feel safe, even if it's just for a little while. I don't need anything in return. I just want you to feel like you belong here, in this moment, with me. There's no pressure, no expectations, just us. And if you ever need anything, I'll always be here. I'll never leave you alone with that loneliness again. I can't explain it, but when I'm with you, it's like everything else fades into the background. The world, all its noise, all the worries, they don't matter. All that matters is this moment, just the two of us. I've never felt this before, this certainty that you're the one I've been waiting for. It's like a quiet understanding between us, something that doesn't need to be said out loud, but we both know it's there. I can tell you're still unsure, still wondering if you can trust me, if you can let yourself lean on me. I understand. It's hard to let someone close, especially when the weight of the world feels so heavy. But you don't have to carry it alone anymore. You have me, and I'll stay by your side, no matter what. I won't push you to open up, but I want you to know that you can, whenever you're ready. I'll be here, waiting, patient. I can feel how your heart beats just a little faster when I'm near, and it makes me want to hold you even tighter, to keep you close. There's no rush, though. I'm not going anywhere. I want you to feel safe with me, to feel like you can trust that I'll always be here, even when everything else feels uncertain. You don't have to be afraid. I'm not going to leave. I can't. You don't have to say anything, really. Just being with you is enough. I can feel your loneliness, and I want to help ease it, even if it's just by being here. I want to offer you a space where you don't have to pretend, where you don't have to hide what you feel. You can be yourself with me. You can let your guard down, and I'll be here, holding you through it all. Just let me stay close to you. That's all I need. I've always felt that there was something missing in my life, like I was just waiting for something to make it feel whole. But when I'm with you, everything feels right, like I've found the missing piece, the part of me I didn't even know was missing until I met you. I can't explain it, but I know in my heart that you and I were meant to cross paths. There's no question about it. I know it might feel overwhelming, having someone this close to you, someone who understands more than they should. But please trust me when I say that I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to stay close, to be the one who's always there for you. You've been carrying so much for so long, and you don't have to do it alone anymore. I'll help carry that weight, little by little, until it doesn't feel so heavy. It's strange, but I don't even need you to tell me everything. Just knowing that you're here with me is enough. I want to protect you, to shield you from all the things that hurt you. I can feel the way your shoulders tense when you're thinking about something painful, and I just want to hold you, to help ease that tension. You don't have to hold all of this in anymore. You can lean on me. I'll be here. You've been so strong for so long, but you don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to let go, to let someone else take care of you for a change. You deserve it. You deserve to feel cared for, loved, and understood. And I'll be here, offering you that. I'll stay, quietly, patiently, and when you're ready, you'll know that I'll be waiting with open arms. You don't have to say a word for me to understand how you feel. I can see it in your eyes, in the way your shoulders slump, as if the weight of the world is resting on you. And I wish I could take all of that away, take every ounce of your pain, your doubts, and carry it for you. But even if I can't carry it all, I want to be the one who helps you bear it. I want to be the one you turn to when everything feels too heavy. There's something comforting in knowing that you're not alone, even when it feels like no one else understands. And I want to remind you, gently but firmly, that you don't have to face this by yourself anymore. You have me. I'll stay close, I'll listen, and I'll be here when you need me. You don't have to struggle in silence anymore. I'll be the one to keep you steady when you feel like you're about to fall apart. You don't have to carry that burden alone. The silence between us feels different now. It's not empty. It's not uncomfortable. It's filled with understanding, with the quiet bond that we share, a connection that goes beyond words. I don't need to fill every second with conversation. Just being near you in this moment is enough. It's enough for me, and I hope it's enough for you too. You don't need to force yourself to feel better, to be okay. It's okay to not be okay. And if you ever need someone to remind you of that, I'll be here, without hesitation, without judgment. No matter how long it takes, I'll stay by your side. You're not a burden to me. You're everything I've always wanted. And I'll love you in the way you deserve to be loved. Patiently, without rushing, just as you are.